Welcome everyone to the first round of 6 in the SCRS Audi Sport R8 GT Cup. I'm Kyle Heyer from SimTV here with Finney and Dakuna. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to give you the starting lineup and we'll be off in green in no time at all. Starting on the pole, we have the 78 of Jason Jadarski, right next to Eric Mickey in the 84 car. Row 2 consists of Kurt Krum and Jonathan DeCouger. Row 3 is Butch Burney and Ryan A. Plourde. Jesus Gonzalez and Andrew S. Mickey in the 7th and 8th spot. Dan Garber and Adam Starzinski in the 9th and 10th spot. And rounding out our field in 11th and 12th is Mike Jadarski and Rolf Just. We're going to get rolling here just in a minute here. Let's get them pacing and rolling. Nurburgring, a very flat, challenging racetrack. Be 25 minutes here. 12 cars entered. There goes the field off on their pace lap. Pretty short pace lap here. We'll be going under green in just a moment. 25 minutes around this track in Nürburg, Germany. Very flat and tricky. Technical for these big, heavy GT3 cars to get around. Through the chicane, that'll be a trouble spot today.
Pace. Right, here we go, up to the final corner. How'd it go?
Pace car hits pit road out of the final corner. 12 Audi R8 GT3s ready to roll. The clock will reset to 25 when we cross the line. Green flag is in the air. And we're racing. Down into turn 1, the 12 Audis, their V10 screaming into turn 1. Oh, we've got contact in the back there. I think it's a 7. Oh my goodness. 7 car. Jesus Gonzalez involved in that.
Yeah, it looks like his wing is dented. It's going to be tough for him all day.
Yeah, that's really going to be a storyline today. That 7 car really dented up. I think it was the 74 was the other vehicle involved. Yeah, there he is there.
Surprised he was still able to drive away from that after going end over end.
Yeah, that's got to be some significant damage there, Finney, and especially that wing. No more downforce from that. Jason Jadarski out to an early 6/10 of a second lead on the 84 of Eric Mickey. Working the backside of the course now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 all still close together in the opening minute. There's that brightly colored mosaic vehicle of Jonathan DeCouger. Very quick in qualifying and practice. He'll be one to watch out for today. Through the chicane for the first time, up and over the curbs. Gotta watch those with these low splitters in these GT3 cars.
Yeah, it just amazes me how these guys can just get through there so quickly. Very tight and very narrow, so it's really hard to hit.
It's definitely not a space you want to go through there too wide, Vinny. I mean, definitely a trouble spot if you're not careful. Got one dropping wheels out there. I believe that's Adam Starzinski in the number 3. Yep, there he is there. Was that the car behind him? The 10.
Number 33.
Yeah, definitely easy to drop wheels off here. The track limits can be very inviting to violate, especially when the track is so wide. Back to the opening 4 drivers, a 4-car breakaway here. Jason Jadarski, Eric Mickey, Jonathan DeCouger, and Kurt Krum all breaking away. Behind him, Butch Burney in that bright orange 31 car.
Yeah, it seems that these 4 guys are the strongest cars. They hold really tight control within about a second or 2 of each other.
It looks like Jadarski got his wheels over the curbing there in the sand. Like I said before, it's a flat track, but some of these corners are really off camber, and it's very, very easy to get wheels up and over the curbing through the chicane. That's a spot if you get wheels up and over, you might end up with a cut course, and that's something you definitely don't want. You don't have any time to rebound in 25 grades. Wow, you could throw a blanket over those front 4. Butch Burney trying to hang on, but that lead group is really pounding away. Riding on board with the 11 of Kurt Krum there, heading down into turn 1. What a tight corner this is. I mean, this is definitely a tricky corner to get right. Hard to spot the apex.
Yeah, it's hard to spot the apex there, and when you're going too wide, you better hope that you're giving each other room, because the track is so tight, and you have to make a blind left for the next corner.
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky spot. This track is so wide at spots, but the apexes are really require some insane driving to get the right side tires down to that curve. Here we are on the back side of the course again, following that number 11. Yeah, Crum's just hanging on to that 39 of Jonathan DeCouger for now. Just hanging in the draft. No worries about saving fuel or tires today, just 25-minute sprint race. And we're already 5 minutes into it. Goes quick.
Yeah, it's another thing about a sprint race. You got no tire, you got no pit stops today, no cautions to save you, so there isn't really any strategy to these races. It's all about raw pace. You can't afford to lose the guys ahead of you unless you're not.
And pace these front four have. Wow, it's such a huge breakaway here. These front four are just so equal. Hard to gain ground on a fixed setup, especially. All aboard the Audi train down the front straightaway. Did the 86 have trouble back there? Looks like he's fallen off the pace a little bit. I think he went for a loop last time by.
Yeah, on lap 1 it seems he just caught a little bit too much of the curving on the exit and just spun the car. And oh, you see him mess up that chicane as you were saying earlier, Kyle. Really tough spot for him.
Well, he saved himself from a cut course there, but he looks like he's going to be heading into pit road. No visible damage there, but maybe some damage to his confidence after that one.
Yeah, probably a day he's not going to want to remember.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, Jadarski's lost the lead here.
Yeah.
The 84 of Eric Mickey takes over the top spot.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a lot of breathing room. Next 3 cars are breathing right down his neck. One mistake and he's going to lose that lead as well.
Yeah, the Nurburgring has not some insanely long straightaways, but they're long enough to get a pretty good pull down them, so it's going to be hard to get away, especially with the fixed setup. And as long as these lead cars can stay close together, that track will be extremely fun. Around that cambered last corner there, again, the front four just still right on top of each other, Finney.
Yeah, Kyle, as you're saying, these guys are really close. That's what I love of this series. The fixed setup makes the race really close. You have the same stuff as the guy ahead of you and the guy behind you. So it all comes down to your talent at the end of the day.
Just saw the 86 car coming off the pit road there. Taking that pit stop. And no scheduled pit stops in this one, so I'm not quite sure what he was fixing, but maybe just needed a breather after that first lap. You can see here how hard it is to see past the car in front of you.
Yeah, these cars are really big and really wide. If you try to map up the turn ahead of you, it's kind of hard when these cars are wide.
Also, the aero push that you might get following someone through these high downforce corners, that's definitely something tricky to work with. These cars punch a big hole in the air, and it's hard to get downforce when you're following someone so close. Such a fast circuit around here. This track is very similar to a lot of the American tracks that you see. Very fast and a lot of high-speed corners.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite European sports. Very fast and really flowing into these corners.
Well, we're 7 minutes into this race, and wow, we got a pass here. That was for the lead. Got Jonathan DeCouger taking it over. What a battle up front here. This is an incredible
Yeah, this is going to be a really tight turn one.
Wow! The 84 sends it in deep on the outside, trying to get that spot back. But
yeah, you thought he could look there for the next turn, and then he's falling into the clutches of Kurt over here.
That Kurt could just do the over-under here and get underneath him. He's going to look for it. He's underneath. Can't quite get their side by side.
Yeah, couldn't set up the next order. Ooh.
Looks like Jadarski.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to make advantage of that.
Yeah, Jadarski, our pole sitter, falling back to P4 for the time being, but attacking that number 11 when he got side by side with the 84 of Eric Mickey.
Yeah, definitely starting to see why he was on the pole. He shot back up to these guys in some good positions.
Yeah, but DeCouger, Finney, and he's out to a lead now. He's got a little bit of breathing room over those second and third place cars there.
Yeah, gotta say, I think he's definitely loving these guys battling behind him, or these guys battling behind him for the lead. Yeah, if he can break out of the draft, he's gone.
Yeah. That's definitely true. Over the curbs and through the woods, we continue our procession towards the end of 25 minutes. Give you a little update on the 74 car. He is retired. Ryan Plord has retired from the race. And Andrew Mickey down a lap in P11 right now. Just going to try to finish this one out, Finian.
Yeah, definitely not looking like it was his day.
Yeah, we're on board with Dan Garber right now, following the 3 car of Adam Starzinski. Gotta watch those track limits. They're really close. I mean, you can use the curbs, but as soon as you go over and get that grass, it is one icy experience. Very slippery.
I'll tell you from experience, it is not fun getting a tire on the grass.
Especially in braking zones. That could really send the car sideways. But looks like Dan Garber holding on to it pretty well for now. Looking at P2 of Eric Mickey right now. Those front 4 still in a heated battle.
Yeah, these guys just cannot break out of the draft from each other, and that's really what it comes down to. You know, typically when you hear the term draft, you think automatically of NASCAR and Daytona and Talladega. But even these road cars, it's amazing. The first corners, I can set up passes for the next one.
Yeah, absolutely, Finian. Except NASCAR doesn't have a whole lot of right-hand turns, but when they do, it can be exciting. But, I mean, this is some fantastic stuff we got. Look at that. I mean, they're just right underneath the wings of each other going down that front straightaway. 15 minutes left. We're 10 minutes in, Finian. Jonathan DeCousier taking a little bit of a lead there. Got about 0.8 of a second on the 84 of Eric Mickey. Second and third and fourth still battling behind him. He's just set sail a little bit here. I love that paint scheme. That multicolored mosaic style scheme is very pretty. All those pastel colors. What a huge wing they got there. That's why, Finian, when the 74 car got that damage in the 7 of Jesus Gonzalez, once you lose that downforce, you're in for a real exciting situation.
It's not fun. You'd be amazed at how much that wing on the back of the car really helps the car.
Let's do a little through the field and take a look at everybody out. Jonathan DeCousier leading our race right now. That beautiful number 39 car leading. Got 13 minutes left. He looks really, really strong right now, breaking out just a little bit from that draft. And P2, we have Eric Mickey in that blue and orange Audi, running P2. Been a pretty uneventful one for him so far. Led a lap or two early. Kurt Crum, that yellow, hashtag no talent, I would say, otherwise running P3 right now.
Yeah, honestly, looking at him the last few laps, he's been trying to find his way around the 84, but just cannot find the hole to do it.
And Jason Jadarski, our pole sitter, currently running P4. I was a little bit surprised to see him slip down so early, but definitely still a contender.
Yeah, it really sucks for him. He's probably beating himself over losing that. Really could have probably held the lead still by this point, but he's got to work his way back and just keep going. And we've got to hope also that the guys ahead of him probably make a mistake.
And Butch Burney in that number 31 behind him. Just a pretty uneventful day for him, not really dropping off track too much, keeping his nose nice and clean.
Yeah, I gotta say, honestly, some of the uneventful days are some of the best days, honestly.
And no news is good news sometimes. Adam Starzinski in that number 3 is behind him. Still in a battle for, looks like P6 there.
Yeah, these two guys are together like glue, they just not been able to break away.
And Dan Garber in the 33. That is a cool livery he's got on that car. Trying to chase down P6 right now. Off to a good start. His nose is clean too. Mike Jadarski stays put in P8 right now. We haven't really seen him challenge anybody, but again, the cleaner you keep your nose, the better off you can do in those points. Only a 6-race season, but you know, you gotta be a little bit quicker if you want to be contending for this championship at the end of these things. Take another look at our leader, Jonathan DeCouger. Those front four still right on top of each other. We're about halfway. Oh, we got a spinner. Is that the 84 car? Eric Mickey around, sitting right in the middle of the racetrack. That is a dangerous spot to be, Vinny.
Yeah, and it's kind of ironic how you're just saying he had an uneventful day.
Oh, wow. He almost had contact with his brother there. Holy cow.
Yeah, you're just saying he had an uneventful day. I think it became pretty eventful in the worst way.
Yeah, that's not something you want. That was a very dangerous spot to be sitting in the middle of the racetrack there. Wow, that was a close one, but gets away without any damage, so we'll live to see another day.
Oh, and it seems that Jodarski got around Kurt there.
Yeah, Jodarski picks up P2, sets his sights on the leader of Jonathan DeCouger. We have about 10.5 minutes remaining in this one.
Oh, no!
Oh, Jodarski goes around. Oh, no.
Yeah, just as you're saying, the track's so flat, I think you just happened to just lose grip in that turn. The car just went around. It really doesn't help when these turns are so flat. The car just does not corner as well as you think it does.
Yeah, Finny, and sometimes, too, these cars have ABS. And when you get into that pedal and the ABS is bumping away and you just can't get the car slowed down, sometimes you just go in too hot and loop it around. I think that might have been what happened there. Jonathan DeCouger out to a 1.6 second lead. He's enjoying that one. It's the biggest one he's had all day. Listen to that V10 scream. I love how these cars sound.
Yeah, it's a really great engine sound. Would you say it's better than the Ferrari?
Lamborghini sourced V10. That thing screams down the straightaway. And I'm sure Jonathan DeCouger's enjoying the power it's getting right now. Kurt Crump keeping his nose clean, holding in second there. He's having a good day.
Yeah, that's all it is really. You just gotta keep in it, because once you make a mistake, it's really, really hard to get back. Jodarski with his second mistake of the day. Luckily, they haven't been too bad as the 84 has. He's dropped down to actually 5th. He's fallen behind 31.
Yeah, the number 31 of Butch Burney there looks like he's gotten around for P4. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, I suppose. Man, what a shame for Eric Mickey. He was having such a good run. And just one loop is all it takes. These short races just have no time to rebound.
Well, part of me feels like the 84 is not just content with finishing behind him.
I don't think so. He'll be trying to get everything he can. It's a short season. You really got to make up for your mistakes. Goes wide there. The 31 problem?
I think he just probably missed the lined up for the corner incorrectly, and he probably just braked and didn't want to cause an incident.
Could he have gotten a slowdown there, Finian? That looked like he might have just been giving up some time. We got another spinner. No. The 84 car again goes around.
Let's see, does he have damage?
Looks okay.
Yeah, looks like he kept it off the wall, but he's going to lose even more positions.
Yeah, what a shame. He was just starting to go back. He just picked up that P4 spot again, but he's going to be down to P7 now. Man, what a shame. Jonathan DeCouger still holding that 1.6 second lead with less than 8 minutes remaining on the clock. That front group has gone from 4 to 3 with that 84 car slipping. On board here with Kurt Crum. See, if he could just get back into draft range, he might be able to sneak down up underneath the wing of that 39. But he's got some work to do if he wants to get there in 7 minutes.
Yeah, that really is just getting back in that draft range. But with these two guys have equal setups and honestly equal talent, they're virtually running identical times. It's kind of hard to just push the car just a little bit more without making a mistake. I think secretly they're losing.
Making mistakes is no bueno in such a short season and such short races. But I love this, though. It really forces the driver to really keep his head together, keep his head on his shoulders. You really can't afford any mistakes in these races.
Yeah, you can't afford any mistakes, but you also can't let up. You gotta push. 25 minutes is really not that much time.
It's definitely not. Through the chicane, keeping it nice and tidy through there. Can't really tell if that 39 is getting any closer, but the 11, all he wants to see is just that Audi getting bigger in his windshield. Let's check back in with the 7 of Jesus Gonzalez and see how he's dealing here. He is actually hanging on to that car pretty well considering that opening contact in the first lap.
Yeah, honestly, I would not want to be driving a car like that. I can't imagine that being too fun. But, you know, in a championship, you gotta get every point. Every point counts.
It looks like he's running P9. He's gotten around the 43 of Rolf Just, and with Andrew Mickey's problems, he's holding on to a top 10 for now. But, oh, looks like he cuts the chicane there just a little bit.
He's gonna have to give up time there.
Yeah, a little slowdown probably. What a shame. Back to the leader, Jonathan DeCouger. A 1-second lead. Now the 11's closing in just a little bit there, Finney.
Yeah, Kurt's starting to push, but you also can't, like we said, you have to push, but there's a little bit of a margin where you have to push. You also can't force your tires to go all the way. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough stuff at the end.
Yeah, you got to keep those tires cool. You get them hot, it'll be slippery out there. Working just under 5.5 minutes remaining. Lap times in the mid 124 to 126 range, so we're working 3 to 5 laps left.
Well, let's say though, looking back, it seems Jadarski's kind of fallen out of this one. You know, 5 minutes remaining, he has about 3.5 seconds to the leader, so unless he really starts pushing the car, he's not going to get much time back.
It looks like he dropped a wheel off track there, coming out of that second to last corner, and you know, being the pole sitter, it looked like he was going to have a strong day, but after his first mistake, just hasn't been able to rebound like we were expecting. Kurt Crump desperately trying to reel in that 39 of Jonathan DeCouger, excuse me. Just a few laps remaining, a few minutes remaining in the opening round of the SCRS Audi Sport R8 GT Cup.
Yeah, it looks like you lost about 0.2 of a second to about 1/10 of a second. You can't really be affording to lose any time. Gotta be going the opposite direction.
Yeah, Finian really, he's gotta use that draft to the best of his advantage. But winning isn't everything today. We also have a fast lap award. If he could use that draft to get that, that'd be awful helpful. The field quite spread out now. You're looking at the closest battle on the racetrack. That brightly colored Audi R8 leading the race. DeCouger just stretching it just a little bit out of that last corner. Jadarski still hanging on to P3. It wouldn't be a bad day for him, even with that early mistake.
Yeah, it's really just a matter of recuperating after this, seeing what you did wrong, coming back next week even stronger.
You know, it's such a short championship, you really got to be on top of it, because if DeCouger runs like this every week, it's going to be really hard to catch up to him. A cloudy, grippy day here, but we've seen a couple spins, so maybe it's a little more slippery out there than we would think.
I think it's just a matter of these guys pushing. With the fixed setups, you can't rely on the setups for any extra temp. You got to push yourself to go even further.
Yeah, that's really a good point. If you can't beat him on the garage, you got to beat him on the racetrack. It's awful hard to do sometimes, especially with the talent level we have in this one. Two and a half minutes remaining. Who's going to come out on top? Let's make a prediction here. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that DeCouger takes it.
Yeah, well, I would like to pick Kurt. Has a strong pace. I just don't think what should be about 2 minutes to 2 laps to go. I don't think he's got enough time to make it up.
Flashing the headlights on that number 39 Audi. Well, the race isn't over till it's over, and with the amount of mistakes we've seen today, it's not impossible to think that the 39 could throw it out too, but let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm sure the 11 of Kurt is just waiting for him to spin. That'll be a happy day for him.
I think at this point, that's what you got to be hoping for, is a mistake from the other driver, because you know, reel him in one. It's not just catching him; you got to pass him too.
Yeah, that is true. Catching them is one thing, passing's another.
Yep. DeCouzer's got that 1.6 second lead, and it's not really letting up.
And Judarski's even dropped further back now. He was about 3 seconds from the leader now. It's coming about to 5 seconds now. He's really fallen out of this. I think third place is where he's going to end up for today.
Yeah, not a bad result, though, if he were to finish where he is right now. I could definitely think of worse places to finish. I believe the 86 has retired from the race. So we'll just double check on that and see. Oh, he's still out there. Oh, and spins again. We caught him right at the right time. Wow. Andrew Mickey.
In his case, the wrong time. I don't think he wanted us to see that, but yeah.
Andrew Mickey bumbling over the grass. He's been there quite often today.
Yeah, I think at this point he just wants to go home, pack it in the hauler.
I think so.
Yeah, he's swerving to get the dirt off his tires.
Let's check back in with the leader. We only have 47 seconds left. This will be white flag. Last time around.
Yeah, Kurt's dropped even a bit further back, so I think at this point you just want to bring it home. Don't want to overpush the car, otherwise you're losing more positions.
Yeah, don't throw away second place, because that's going to be a really, really good finishing spot in the point standings for next week. And Judarski's hanging on. He'll hang on to that third spot as long as nothing goes wrong. P4, we got Butch Burney in the 31, and P5, Adam Starzinski in the number 3. Holding on to that top 5 spot. His battle with Dan Garber has ended for now. Let's see if we can resume that next week. The time is up on the clock. Jonathan DeCouzer finishing this lap 1.4 seconds in front of the number 11 of Kurt Krum.
Yeah, I gotta say, dominant performance by the 31 and even the 11. No mistakes for them all day. Just hard pushing.
Yeah, not a single mistake out of that 39. That's what it's going to take to win these races. He's going to come around the corner for the final time. Onto the front straightaway. Jonathan DeCouzer is going to win it at the Nurburgring, the opening round of the SCRS Audi Sport R8 GT Cup. What a victory for him. Kurt Krum is going to bring it home in second. Judarski will take it in third. Butch Burney in the 31. Finishing up his final lap. He will take home P4. Not a bad day for him.
Yeah. So what do you need? You got to take whatever you can get. Next, decent finish in 4th, so you got to come back next week.
Not bad. Adam Starzinski in the number 3. Rounding out P5. Solid top 5 for him. Not a bad week. Dan Garber finishing the race with the Mickey brothers behind him.
Yeah, a little side-by-side finish for those two guys.
Looks like Andrew will be a lap down, but he will conclude the race in P11. Mike Judarski brings it home P8. And that damaged Audi number 7 of Jesus Gonzalez just working the backside of the course now through the chicane.
Well-handed and props for toughening around and finishing the race. You know, lap 1 incident is probably one of the worst places to have an incident. You got to rough out the rest of the race. But hey, brought it back home.
That's all you can ask for after a horrible first turn crash that involved the 74 car going up on his lid. He will take home that P9 spot, and Rolf Just out of the final corner will take that P10 spot. What a finish. We'll be back with you in just a few moments to sort out the finishing order one more time for you and give you the fastest lap of the race award. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Nurburgring, where we've just concluded 25 minutes. We're going to go over our fastest drive of the race award, fastest lap. The Silver Fox Racing Design Fastest Lap Award goes to your winner, Jonathan DeCouger, with a 124.539. An excellent lap and an excellent race by Jonathan. We're going to pull him up momentarily to get him on and interview him about his victory. And we'll step away one more time real quick, and we'll be right back. And welcome back to the Nürburgring. Unfortunately, we were not able to get a hold of your winner. Looks like he's too busy in victory lane celebrating his victory, drinking that champagne. We'll be back with you next week at Zandvoort, and we'll set up the point standings for you, and we will be back next week. Thank you very, very much for watching Sim Motorsports, and Sim TV will be back at Zandvoort next week. Thank you very much. Have a good one.